The John Lewis Partnership is one of the largest retail businesses across the UK, with over 90,000 partners spread between both Waitrose and John Lewis stores. They are now keen to attract a new target audience from the age between 25 and 18 years old. Therefore, this video provides you with a persona and some preferences on how they would shop and behave within John Lewis. Hope you enjoy.
John Lewis is an omni-channel retailer based in the UK. It currently has 49 John Lewis stores across the UK, but in the modern retail scene, it needs to compete online as well. So to do this, John Lewis has its johnlewis.com store as well as its mobile app to encourage users to shop online as well as their user in-store experience. Never knowingly undersold is the promise that is communicated to the John Lewis customer base. It's based around quality, service and value. And John Lewis provides the promise to the customers that if there's a national high street competitor providing a cheaper price for the same product that John Lewis has, they promise to match that price in store and online, even if the competitor is currently running a sale or promotion. John Lewis stores and online services offer both branded products and their own John Lewis merchandise. They then accompany this with in-store services such as nursery advice, electrical appliance help, and even sessions where you can book in for personal styling. And all of these extra services accompanied with the products aims to provide the customer with an all-round better experience than what is offered in John Lewis's competitor stores. All of these points on John Lewis's operations come back to one thing. It's John Lewis trying to provide the best possible shopping experience for their customers, and in return they will return to John Lewis and spend more money time and time again because they then trust the brand and associate themselves with John Lewis.
The profile we have created is for a 25-year-old female girl called Jessica. She is an assistant solicitor based in Newcastle on a wage of around £22,000 per annum. She prefers to shop online rather than in store, as it is easier for her to access what she needs on her phone or on her tablet and to just order whatever she needs conveniently to wherever she is. Although she has a lower disposable income, Jessica does prefer to buy luxury items such as electronics or clothes, which isn't quite common with people her age that would rather spend their money on them luxury items, because a lot of other people do tend to have them luxury items. But although Jessica does like to buy these luxury items, she tends to go for low pricing over brand loyalty. She likes to buy luxury items, but not specific brands of luxury items. Any brand of a lower price is probably what she's best to go for.
For us to build our infographic, we needed to look at the different factors involved in the lifestyle of a typical millennial. This included things like fashion, technology, and income, as well as other things such as their relationship with their families. One of the more interesting things we learned immediately from looking at the fashion aspect was that one of the key factors that affects a typical female millennial's purchasing is the price matched with the quality. Further research helped us uncover more key factors, including income, something which in this case was in the region of £19,000 to £22,000 for a typical millennial graduate. This tied in with our later research that revealed that someone within this income range is typical to own a computer, giving us a deeper insight into the lifestyle of a millennial. From our research, something particularly interesting we discovered was that among millennial females, one of the things that draws them most into stores is in-store events. We feel this is something that John Lewis itself can use. This is just one of the many factors that can be found within our infograph, and what helped us build as strong as possible infographic.
From this research, we can start to draw conclusions on where John Lewis successfully targets millennials and where there's room for improvement. An area which John Lewis is successful in is for online services. As shown in the consumer infographic we created, millennials prioritise shopping online rather than shopping in stores. Furthermore, YouTube is the most popular site for the demographic to visit, and John Lewis has a channel with an extensive collection of videos to assist the consumer in their purchase decisions. However, there are other areas which John Lewis tends to neglect. For example, their Christmas advertisements are created with the intention of evoking emotion and creativity, whereas the data shows that millennials respond better to humorous marketing. In addition to this, whilst technology is important at targeting this demographic, the majority of millennials have been found to prefer physical copies of books and music. This is an area which John Lewis could target more efficiently, as it is a recent development and still currently rising.